Continuing on from the last installment, we find Conrad having a panic attack on the beach. Steven comes to his aid, asking how he can help. He distracts Conrad until the panic attack has eased off. Conrad admits that these attacks have worsened since his mother died. Steven asks what caused this latest episode. Conrad announces that he has gotten into Stanford, which caused the panic attack in the first place. This should be great news, surely, but Conrad doesn't know if moving away from Jeremiah at this temperamental time would be such a good idea. Steven agrees to keep it a secret. The next morning, the teens are greeted by Julia and her child, Sky. They are preparing for the open house. Conrad and Jeremiah spoke about sabotaging this event, yet they don't really have a plan. They argue with Julia, but she wants them out of the house. Why is Julia selling the beach house? Conrad speaks with Julia in private. He says how special this place is to everyone, with so many wonderful memories connected to the beach house. Julia isn't interested. She lives on the other side of the country and can't afford to maintain the expensive upkeep. The brothers may not have a plan, but Belly is eager to fend potential buyers off regardless. When the realtor arrives, she says that Julia has canceled the event. This little lie doesn't work, but the air conditioning cuts out, meaning Julia has to cancel anyway. It's later implied that Steven may have been involved in this sabotaging scheme. While Julia researches this latest quandary, she urges the teens to leave the building for the day to give her some space. Belly suggests they go to the boardwalk, inviting Sky along for the adventure. This little trip out quickly turns into a competition between Team Belly, Taylor, and Sky, and Team Conrad. Before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time. Jeremiah and Steven. They start with laser tag. Conrad's team end victorious. Next, Steven bests Taylor at rock climbing. This is followed by a basketball game. Belly and Conrad face off against one another. The old couple are clearly bonding during these competitions, giving each other some harmless trash talk. Belly beats Conrad, winning a cuddly toy of her choosing. As they wander the arcades, Belly has flashbacks to previous time spent here. One memory involves Conrad upsetting her when she was only 13 years old. Cue the ridiculous braces and glasses combo. Conrad broke her heart, chasing after another girl. Belly has always been blindly pursuing Conrad from her early teens onwards. Back in the present, Taylor witnesses Conrad and Belly bonding once more. She comments on this interesting development. Yet Belly still finds time to bond with Jeremiah as well. It looks like the love triangle is back on the cards. The competition continues with a dance-off. Sky beats Jeremiah, bringing the game to a tie at 2-all. Elsewhere, Laurel meets with Cleveland in New York. He's followed Laurel to her event, hoping to ask her out on a date. They discuss Susanna's passing and Laurel's grief. She confesses that she cannot let Belly see her overwhelming grief. Laurel has hidden it from Belly to protect her. Cleveland thinks she should open up to her daughter more and let her know how she's feeling. Laurel isn't ready to bring down her barriers for Belly just yet, but she agrees to go on a date with Cleveland. Back at Cousins Beach, the deciding game begins. It's a go-kart race between both teams. Conrad's team clinched it. This means Belly must ride the Tower of Terror as a forfeit. Jeremiah offers to join her for this terrifying ride. This takes Belly back to when she was younger, and Jeremiah cared for her when she had a cold. Belly realizes that Jeremiah is always there for her. They hold hands as they ride the Tower of Terror together.